Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is so exciting because I'm finally getting around to redoing Caden's room and I am just so happy with how it turned out. So if you are new here, I hope that you stick around and watch today's video, and if you are a returning subscriber, I just want to thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos. And if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give it a thumbs up, and let's get started on cleaning the room first, because I cannot redo his room unless if it's clean. I'm like that with everything. I can't decorate for the holidays or like redo anything unless if there's a clean space, because you have to start with a clean slate.
I'm feeling way too low to start this night, but I wanna get to your bash. Last night you tried to make me angry, yeah, but this time I get you mad. Oh, don't need apologies, enough for this, I'm burning for you. Can't get enough of the weekend. I wanna seize the night like I can't let go. Can't get enough of the weekend. Don't wanna ever get lost to the sun. Oh no, we can't get enough of the weekend. We wanna seize the night like we can't let go. Can't get enough.
Alright, now to get started on decorating, now that his room is nice and clean, I just took this, I cannot remember what these are called, but it is just a little rod with some yarn, and I like that it's like a statement piece above his bed. So I'm just going to hang that up, and here I'm just making sure that it is even. His wall, or his bed, is not completely centered in his wall just because of how his room is set up with his dresser and everything. So I was just making sure that it was even with his bed. So for this little crate or box, whatever you want to call it, I originally had planned to put his Xbox and controllers in there, but the cords were too big to fit through the back. So you can see there, I was just trying to figure out if there was like another way I could do it, but they just wouldn't fit. So I'm gonna have to find a different spot for that. But this map I'm gonna hang up on the wall. I just love that he can draw on it and kind of just see, it just goes with his room, the adventure theme, the ocean theme. So, and he just thought it was cool because him and Briley, his little sister, came in and they were talking about like different places, and then he wanted to draw on it, and Briley was like, you can see Africa. So it was just funny, and yeah, I just like that it's like another statement piece, but it's also great for him in school, and he can draw on it and all of that. And it did take a while to put up. I had to use a card to make sure that it was all smooth and there was no bubbles in it.
Sometimes I wonder how I managed to get so lost in your eyes. It's like you're...
I want to eventually get a shelf for his trophies and medals, but right now I'm just hanging his medals on his trophy. So yeah, now I'm moving on to my favorite part. I love these picture frames. Well, they're not picture frames. I love these slimes. I found them on clearance. They were originally $36, and I found them on clearance at Michael's, and I got them each for $4 a piece. So I thought that was an amazing deal, and I just love them. I am so glad I picked them up because they are literally my favorite piece in his room. So I'm just measuring with the, oh my god, my mind is going blank. I'm going to measure with the tape measure. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. And just make sure that they are all centered, and because it has the two hooks, so you don't want them hanging crooked. So yeah, I'm just making sure that it is even and that they are like perfectly centered apart.
Burning for you. Can't get enough of the weekend. I wanna seize the night like I can't let go. Can't get enough of the weekend. Don't wanna ever get lost to the sun. Oh no. You shine brighter, brighter than a diamond. Your shine is lighter, lighter than the sunlight. Lighter than the sunlight. You're lighter than the sunlight.
it is a few hours later. We went to the gym, had some dinner, and I figured I would start back up on Caden's room. So I'm just hanging this ocean sign, and I got that. That was a great deal as well. I am going to have a separate video showing exactly where I got everything, so make sure that you stay tuned. I will probably have that linked right after, or I will put that one up right after this one. That way you can see where I got everything, because it was all a really great price, and I was able to redo his room for, everything had to be under $200, I want to say. And that's like bedding, decorations, shelving, everything. So I'm just doing the same thing here. I'm using the tape measure to make sure that this is even and that the ceiling isn't crooked. That way it doesn't look all silly up there. And I'm just putting that above his closet. Alright, so now I'm going to watch Travis put the shelf together. I originally was going to put it together, but I couldn't find Travis's drill. So we borrowed the neighbors, and Travis is going to put that together for me. I helped a little bit, and then you'll see Briley will come in and help too. Alright, so this is where I made everybody get out of the room, and me and Briley decided to start decorating. And the shelf, I had so much fun decorating this shelf because I just pulled everything together, and I had like a vision in my head of where I wanted everything, and I just love the way that it turned out. I do need to get pictures developed still for those frames, but I just thought they looked so cute. Before it's too late. Normally I would wash the sheets and the bedding before I put it on, but I really wanted to get his room done and show him, so I was just putting it on and then washed it after. But yeah, these sheets I got, they're like a gingham fabric, and they just look so cute with the bedding, and I love the ombre bedding, and it's so soft. I have caught myself going in there and just like hanging out with him in his room and just like laying there with him, and his bed is so soft. That comforter is like, it's like a baby blanket. It's so soft. Staring to the sun, moments holding on, and we hold our breath. Could it be different? Could we be different? 'Cause the light's so young, 'cause the light's so young. Could it be different? What are we missing? 'Cause the night's so young, 'cause the night's so Alright, now I'm just putting all of the finishing touches on everything. I'm going to put his blankets in that basket. And originally I had that planned as like a dirty clothes basket, but I thought it was too pretty for that, so I'm using it for his blankets. And then I just have to put this lamp on his nightstand with a little sign and clean off the dresser, and I can bring him in and show him.
Are you done? Mm-hmm. Let's tell Kaden to close his eyes, and then when we say open, he's gonna open his eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
You want to see your room?
We're ready, but we want you to close your eyes. A little bit left. What? Left. A little bit right. Left, left. And open. Good draw. You could draw Africa. Wait, I can draw in here? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find the world. The world.
When you found the world, where do you live?
Right about there. Okay, can I draw something?